Big news day over there at 1265 Lombardi, as it has come out that the Green Bay Packers have signed veteran wide receiver Sammy Watkins to a one-year deal up to $4 million. Big B, give me your thoughts on your initial thoughts on this veteran signing.
Yeah, it was definitely a solid move. Definitely not a move that's gonna save the Packers from this wide
Right.
receiver crisis that's going on. Definitely need a couple more receivers in the draft, maybe another veteran receiver. Definitely looking at still probably around 2 to 3 wide receivers taken in the draft, but all around a very good move. Definitely kind of a speedy receiver, but not really speedy receiver, not MBS type, anyways.
Yeah.
But overall, a very good pickup.
Yeah, like you said, it's not one that you get too excited for and rush to the pro shop to get their jersey, but they needed it. And I guess this is their version of what many people thought would be Julio Jones or Odell Beckham signing, a veteran that is proven that is going to make the roster. Unlike Devin Funchess, the signing of Devin a few years ago, where he might have not made the roster, had that injury in 2020, and then fought back in 2021, or excuse me, he opted out in 2020. Anyways, it's kind of like that Devin Funchess signing. Watkins is more proven, though, and they definitely needed him. You look ahead to the draft, and like you mentioned, Big B, this doesn't necessarily change the Packers draft board, in my opinion. They won't. They still need to take a wide receiver day one, day two, at least one. But it does affect their draft board in the sense now that they do have more flexibility in this draft, similar to the purpose of the Devin Funchess signing once again before the draft, to be able to give them that flexibility in order to say, okay, we really need a wide receiver right now, but we don't like any of these guys on the board. Instead of having to pass and completely missing out on wide receivers, now you have Sammy Watkins, and you don't have to reach on for a wide receiver that you don't like. You don't have to give up a crazy amount of trade capital in order to trade up enable to get a wide receiver. So he gives them that flexibility in the draft. And I'm a big fan of it. Like you said, and like I mentioned too, not the best player. He is 28 years old. He has dealt with some injuries in the past few years, but still, last year he played in 9 games, or he started in 9 games, played in 13 for the Ravens, had a total of 27 receptions for 394 yards, only one touchdown. So nobody is confusing him for a star. But hey, man, I'll take it. I like the veteran signing. Any other thoughts you wanted to add today, Big B?
Yeah, like you were saying with Devin Funchess, I think probably the way his contract is going to be set up is they'll give him some flexibility. If he doesn't really pan out in training camp, they can release him, which I think is also a big part in him signing with Green Bay. But like I said earlier, it's a solid move. I like it, but we'll see how it pans out.
True. I know a lot of people, I find it funny how the criticism of the signing is going to be that it's not Julio Jones, that it's not Will Fuller, or not trading for DK Metcalf. Like, the Packers viewed their options and they decided that this one was the best available to them for value and player wise. So, hey, man, they get paid to do it, so I'll trust them.
Yep, you had to see it coming though. Like no matter who they were gonna pick up, there's gonna be like 3 people who are gonna say, "Oh, but not this guy though."
Exactly. As if like the Packers don't know they exist. That's always a fun game we like to play. But that's all we have for you here today at Underage Packers. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below on the Sammy Watkins signing, and we'd appreciate it. Also, if you like this video, subscribe and follow us on all the social medias. With that, we'll talk to you later. Go Pack Go.